We can't afford to dilly-dally. Heaven help us if the whole place doesn't look spotless for the showing tomorrow. Cara shuddered. Oh, don't remind me. Brina looked surprised. Aren't you looking forward to it? Woney's riding, isn't she? If you can call it riding. Cara instantly regretted her snappishness. Oh, I don't mean that. Poor Woney, she does her best, and she loves that little dragon of hers to bits. But she does fall off quite a lot, finished Brina with a grin. Cheer up, you'll enjoy it. I don't think I shall, said Cara. Hortense will be there. Ah, her ladyship, said Brina knowingly. She shrugged. Well, there's nothing you and I can do about Hortense. Just give her your very best smile. Smile at Hortense, said Cara in tones of deep disgust. And hope she falls off her dragon and lands in something smelly. Cara grinned. Now that I would enjoy. See you at lunch. Brina waved and stepped back into a stall. Cara lifted the handles of the wheelbarrow. Her back gave a twinge, and she winced and set the barrow down again. She had been working hard since daybreak. The sound of beating wings made her glance skywards. A formation of 5 dragons was flying overhead. Cara could just make out the shouts and calls of the riders as they urged their mounts into a perfect diamond pattern. She recognized Tord leading on Dawnspinner, his great ridgeback charger. Flying wingtip to wingtip, the guard wing turned over the white stone bulk of Dragonsdale House and headed out to patrol the wild lands that lay between Dragonsdale and the snow-capped peak of Cloudside, the tallest mountain on the Isle of Seahaven. Cara trembled with a familiar, hot feeling of envy and longing. Since her earliest childhood, she had wanted to ride a dragon, to feel the rush of air as she flew, cradled between the sinuous neck and powerful shoulders, rocked by the beat of the great wings. Yet all her life, she had helped raise dragons for others to ride. Why couldn't she be up there, in the blue sky and the wild wind, flying her own dragon, rather than be stuck here mucking out the stables of Dragonsdale? If only she were allowed to ride. Wool gathering again? Cara started guiltily and turned to face her father. I only stopped for a moment, Da. I dare say. Hugh the Dragon Master was a stocky man, quite different in build from his slim, long-legged daughter. He had a snub nose and sharp grey eyes that missed nothing. Even in his sweat-stained tunic and shapeless riding breeches, the Dragon Master's air of experience and authority made him an impressive figure. Hugh was known throughout Bressel as owner and master of Dragonsdale, the most famous dragon stud and training farm in the whole of the islands. Cara's father jerked his grizzled head towards the door of Skydancer's stall. I suppose you've been wasting time with that favourite of yours again. Sky has to be cleaned out, said Cara, just like all the others. I notice you take longer to clean him out than you do any of the rest. Cara had no answer to this, because it was true. He gets so lonely. This was a mistake. Her father frowned. He wouldn't get lonely if he allowed himself to be trained and ridden. Then he'd earn his keep like the rest. Dragonsdale is a stud farm, not a rest home for idle dragons. We need guard dragons to protect us, hunting dragons to feed us, racing and show dragons to win competitions. If Skydancer keeps on defying his trainers— But Da, protested Cara, Sky's a Goldenbrow. That's a very rare breed. He could be as rare as a mermaid's toenails, and he'd still be of no value to me if he won't allow himself to be trained. We can't afford to keep on stuffing food into useless mouths, that's all. A cold hand seemed to clutch at Cara's heart. Da? She had asked the question many times before and knew it was hopeless, but she ploughed on. Why won't you let me ride Sky? I know I can do it. I know I can train him. Please. Cara broke off. Her father's face had darkened like a gathering storm. He didn't raise his voice, but his words lashed at Cara. You know very well that I will